So Advans has a clear gender strategy at group level. We've always served women, but we've realized in the last few years that we need to do more to drive female acquisition in our markets and to improve our products to better serve women. So we have a strategy based on 3 key pillars. First of all, promoting equity internally. We can't serve female clients without first having a gender balance in our staff and raising awareness of staff on the importance of a gender-smart approach. So we're looking to better integrate gender equity into our HR policies, into our training, into how we follow data on our staff, and also providing training and awareness for staff on why we need to focus on better serving female clients and how this approach also helps us in our business objectives and impact objectives in the long term. Second pillar is breaking down the barriers for female clients. So women clients, we know, face a lot of social and economic barriers to access finance. So they may lack guarantees, they may need more information to trust an institution, and they may need a bit more help getting on board with a financial service provider. So we've been working on looking at what barriers women are facing and how can we adapt our products and services to better respond to their needs, and also how can we adapt for example, our marketing campaigns to better target women and help them come to Advans for financial services. The third pillar is then helping those women to grow, because we know that there's barriers to access, but then there's also barriers to growth for female businesses. So they may not have formalized accounts, they may not have a license to operate, which over time can reduce their capacity to access higher loans. So we're also working on developing capacity building programs and helping women to stay with us in the long term, so building also loyalty programs for women and basically serving them better in the long term.
The first step to deploy a gender strategy is an alignment of the board and the management team. And DGSF really helped us in putting that topic on top of the agenda of Advans Nigeria. So even before the assessment, you really need to be committed to deploying such strategy. As for the assessment, it's currently ongoing, and thanks to both the support of DGSF and the group strategy and also the experience we had in other countries such as Ghana, Ivory Coast and Tunisia, we know what to look for so that once the assessment is concluded, we can turn it into an action plan relatively fast. So the key to increase the number of small clients, small women clients in Advans Nigeria portfolio is to identify the barriers women entrepreneurs have to be onboarded as borrowers of Advans Nigeria on one hand, and the barriers they have to upscale. Because not all the women will be onboarded as small clients, some will be onboarded as micro client and evolve over time. So what we've identified is some barriers related to our collateral policy, particularly asking spouse to come and sign for the loan. So the first step is really to identify the internal barriers that are typically related to our policies, our processes, our products that disproportionately affect women in accessing our products. The specific issue to the small segment is actually that not only for Advans Nigeria, but if you look at the composition of typical trading population, you will find that the bigger the business, the less the women. So the aim here is not only to onboard existing relatively bigger business owned by women, but really to onboard micro clients, women entrepreneurs, and really help them to upscale. So beyond only lifting some internal barriers, it's also about equipping women with financial literacy skills, capacity to manage their own business, capacity also to network within women business communities so that they can learn from each other and upscale.
For me, I think it's always interesting to have specific case studies from the industry of other institutions that have maybe faced the same problems as us, either in Nigeria or in other countries, and that have been successful in really onboarding and accelerating the acquisition of female clients. So maybe having either more access to case studies or more sharing opportunities with other institutions that have the same challenges. And also we're always open to technical assistance or experts helping us and giving us advice, because although, as Guillaume mentioned, we've worked on this question in several countries, we're always open to new ideas and new methods to work better.
So to get started on the gender journey, we really believe that the first step is on the governance side. So it's a commitment actually to achieving results by having such discussion at board level, responsibilizing someone within the management team to follow up on this topic.
A way to change that, but I think already talking about it, as Guillaume said, at board level, at staff level, and starting to talk to female clients about their experience is already going a long way. So starting to talk about it, starting to change ideas and biases about gender can already be really important for an institution. And I think raising awareness on this question is a definite first step for any financial service provider.
So I would definitely recommend to reach out to DGSF to structure and to also commit to the gender journey.